This is the Philippines, a country with 7,500 plus islands, a very linguistically diverse country with almost 200 languages spoken, and of course, the home of corrupt politicians with ill-fitting backgrounds. Okay, let's get to the gist of the video. Is the Filipino language actually dying? Well, yes, but actually no. But before we draw conclusions, let's answer this more important question first: how do languages die? I will let our friend Paul from Lang Focus channel explain it to you.
The most common way that languages disappear is through gradual language death. This normally happens when speakers of one language come into contact with a language of higher prestige, the language of a dominant, more powerful group of people. That community may remain bilingual for quite a long time, but with each successive generation, fewer young people speak their traditional language and with lower levels of proficiency, as they opt to use the prestige language instead. Until one day, their community's traditional language is no longer spoken.
Well, in the Philippines, the prestige language is of course English. Millennial parents tends to teach their children in a very young age in English more than Filipino, through the most trusted and scientifically approved method, by watching Peppa Pig.
Mr. Bull, what are you doing to our playground?
We're digging it up!
Filipino is the national language in the Philippines. It has been the official language in the Philippines since 1897. But in reality, arguably nobody speaks it fluently.
Kaya mo ba mag-full Filipino ngayon?
Yes. Oh! Is talaga.
So parang mas pinapahalagahan natin yung, di ko pagsabi so.
Oh my God.
Sinasabi na either...
Is it actually dying? Potential problems that we can observe is the lack of vocabularies, growing influence of modern trends, technology, the length of words and tiring syllables, because when communicating people want to be precise yet short and quick with the information they're relaying. With Filipino, you'll be exerting more effort than English when spreading information. This isn't very practical, especially at work, and can be too tiring. The mere use of Taglish is enough evidence that Filipinos choose to be practical rather than be national. And one variable that we can all agree on is the rampant preconceived perceptions of the native speakers that it's a lower class language.
Kapag nag-English ka, parang mas mataas yung level mo kaysa sa dun sa hindi nag-English. Kasi if you would talk straight na Tagalog, parang hindi ganon ka up to date.
With that odd sentiment, Filipino is not at pace, it's not evolving and taking too long to set its footing with the world's cultural evolution. Filipino relies on Taglish now. English words supplement what's lacking in Filipino vocabulary. It also provides additional context for the complicated modes of ideas that Filipino speakers couldn't verbalize. We can't really blame the people. English has set the Philippines on the world stage of economic relevance. This makes fluent English speakers more likely to achieve higher career opportunities than non-fluent speakers, so it would be hard to convince the public to preserve Filipino. So the future of Filipino is in deep doo-doo. Language death is inevitable, but I think Filipino is not dying. The state of the Filipino language is uncertain, but one thing for certain is that the Philippines will forever remain the epicenter of corrupt government and ill-fitting clown politicians. So yeah, if you like the video you can subscribe, you can always unsubscribe anytime. Thank you.